Merca formalmente ha reconocido a Edmundo Gonzalez, líder de oposición venezolano, como presidente electo del país. González agradeció a Merca por el reconocimiento aquí. Él ha publicado su red social que su persona está honrada de recibir el gesto y la voluntad del pueblo para cambio y hazaña cívico con Nangahasi día 28 de julio. El anuncio del secretario de Estado de Merca por traer un cambio importante en el país. El post del secretario avisa, democracia te demanda respeto y el voz de votador mester guardo escucha. Stefano Posebon de CNN tiene más de historia.
The announcement that the United States formally recognized Venezuelan opposition leader Edmundo Gonzalez as its country's legitimate president-elect came on Tuesday night as the Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, tweeted that the Venezuelan people spoke resoundingly on July 28 and made Edmundo Gonzalez the president-elect. Democracy demands respect for the will of the voters, the US top diplomat said. And that election, July 28, was a little bit controversial, you probably remember, because the Venezuelan authorities, which are under the control of the authoritarian government of Nicolas Maduro, granted Maduro the victory amid vast allegations of vote rigging. The opposition claimed instead that Gonzalez won with more than 70% of the vote, collecting and publishing hundreds of thousands of voting tallies that they said is the real voting from the electoral centers that granted Gonzalez, their candidate, the victory. Independent analysis and also an analysis from CNN confirmed the authenticity of those voting receipts. However, Gonzalez was forced to leave the country in September and claim asylum in Spain, fearing for his safety. Now, this announcement is unlikely to change much on the ground in Venezuela, where Maduro is staunchly in power. However, I think the timing is very important for two reasons. Number one is that Blinken made that announcement while participating in the G20 summit in Rio de Janeiro. He probably has had several meetings with his counterparts from Brazil, but also from other left-wing governments in Latin America, such as Mexico, Colombia, and Chile, that suggests that there is a shift among the Latin American left towards Caracas. And the second one is that this announcement comes just days after the president-elect Donald Trump confirmed Marco Rubio as his nomination for the post of Secretary of State to succeed Antony Blinken. Now, Rubio has direct knowledge and has been a vocal supporter of the Venezuelan opposition cause for years. He knows personally both the opposition leader, Maria Corina Machado, and previous opposition leaders, Leopoldo Lopez, Juan Guaido. He was an architect during the first Trump administration of the approach towards Caracas. And this announcement coming less than 2 months before the new administration takes office in January seems to suggest that the temperature between Caracas and Washington is only destined to grow warmer, grow higher, more crises between these two nations. In the meantime, Gonzalez thanked by retweeting the post by Antony Blinken. He thanked the support of the United States, while instead Caracas officials reacted, calling it an act of injurious. For CNN, this is Stefano Pozzebon, Bogotá.
Y NASA está preocupada por un escape de aire de un seccion rusiano de Base Espacial Internacional que detectado para primer viaje en 2019.
There's a serious situation unfolding 250 miles above Earth. The International Space Station, or ISS, which is about the size of a football field, has been experiencing air leaks. The leaks in its Russian section were first spotted in 2019, but have recently gotten worse. The space station needs to maintain its air pressure to keep astronauts safe. The problem is located in a tunnel connecting a Russian module called Zvezda to a docking port where the spacecraft delivers supplies. NASA is very concerned about the structural integrity of the space station and is warning of serious consequences. NASA added extra emergency seats to their SpaceX spacecraft in case of an evacuation. On the other side, though, Russia's space agency, Roscosmos, maintains that fears of catastrophic failure are unrealistic. Russia has actively searched for and repaired problem areas, reducing leak rates, and have concluded that operations can continue safely. Despite disagreements, NASA and Roscosmos continue to work together closely. They've taken the precautionary step of keeping that section sealed off unless they need to access it. The ISS has been continuously occupied by astronauts since 2000. Scientists conduct research that helps us understand things like how to grow food in space and how diseases behave in zero gravity. The station had planned to operate until at least 2030, but this situation is raising important questions about its future.
Tambe, influencer Kim Kardashian ta compartir algún vídeo de su encuentro con el robot inteligente Optimus, como también su vista riba el taxi futurístico sin chauffeur, desarrollado para Tesla.
Can you go like this, like blow a kiss? Yeah. Hand to the face. Like, yeah.
Kim Kardashian mostró este lunes en sus redes sociales su interacción con un robot Optimus creado por Tesla. La influencer compartió a través de sus historias de Instagram una serie de videos en los que se le ve conviviendo con el robot creado por la empresa liderada por Elon Musk. Kim Kardashian saluda al robot, realiza la forma de un corazón con su mano y la del moderno aparato, juega piedra, papel o tijera. Incluso le enseña a lanzar besos, demostrando de esta forma la inteligencia de la máquina con forma humanoide. Además, Kardashian exploró el interior de un Cybercab, un taxi autónomo también creado por Tesla y diseñado por Franz von Holzhausen. Musk había hablado de sus planes para crear el robot asistente en 2021 y su primera generación se presentó en 2022.
Aldrich Warleman, Telenoticia.